So, for a while now, I've been working on this laptop. And to be fair, it's actually a pretty good laptop. It's just not a good workstation. It only has integrated graphics, which in the newer versions of Blender isn't even compatible. So I've wanted a new computer for a while now. Behold. I actually have an entire new setup. I repainted a desk, I got everything, so I finally have a good looking background for YouTube. Obviously the most important thing here is my computer. Now I did not build it myself because a lot of GPUs are still way overpriced. And as a result of that, it can be cheaper to buy the computer custom built. This is not always the case, be careful, a lot of companies charge way too much. So my graphics card is the 3090 Turbo Edition, which is an extremely loud card, but the cooling is excellent. I haven't seen it go over 70 degrees. The 3090 is a ridiculous card for gaming, at least in my opinion. But when we're talking VRAM, really vital for rendering large 3D scenes, it has 24 gigabytes, which for what I like to do gives a huge advantage over other cards. My processor is liquid cooled. It is a Ryzen 9 5900X 12-core processor. I have 32 gigabytes of DDR4 G-Skill RAM, although I do have plans to upgrade that. As far as storage, it contains a 250 gigabyte SSD and a 1 terabyte SSD. Down here is a Radeon R7 200 series, which is a family member's spare card. Now this is rendering scenes that took 17 minutes on my old computer in less than 30 seconds, so it's cutting my render time down by a lot. And with this, we are getting really into 3D environments. I have done some environments previously, but the new ones are much better. This magical looking landscape thingy is planning for something that me and Jesse have been working on for a while. It's a fantasy web series with many CGI environments, so we might be biting off a little bit more than we can chew, and it might not be a thing for a long time, but we're still super stoked for it. With that aside, I'll talk about some other things. I'm using the Shure SM7B as my mic, and that's feeding into the PreSonus Audio Box USB. And then for my speakers, which I'm very happy I got, it's a Goldwood 5.1 surround sound system. I wasn't sure what the quality would be, because they're relatively cheap, but I was pleasantly surprised and I love it. I move the rear speakers to these stools when I need to. It's not ideal, but it definitely gets the job done. Both of my monitors are 24-inch VOTech gaming monitors, which is pretty nice to have for Davinci's video clean feed. So anyways, hopefully you'll see a huge quality increase in our videos. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to ask. Like if you like, and subscribe if you really liked. It feels so disingenuous, I cannot do it. I don't know how to do it.